and sit down.
Oh, you're back.
I'm here.
Hello, geezer. How you diddling, mate?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Oh, fine and dandy, mate. Suppose better say hello to everyone, ain't we? Hello, folks.
We're not live already, are we?
Yeah, we're live, Dave. You was out in the kitchen. Hello, folks. Colin here. Festa 67's workshop, as you can see, and my old sparring partner.
Hello, it's me, Dave. How's everybody?
All right. So we've got in the chat, let's have a looky-loo, some bloke called Festa.
Who's he?
Saying morning, folks. White Mountains in. Over at Scaly Models. I can hear sound in the background. Is that you or me?
That was me. But I've
That's
just
you,
dealt
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, mate. He's saying hello, Dave, at Model Maker Dave's workshop. That's Mike saying hello to you.
Hello, everyone.
That's me saying, hi, Dad, how's the greenhouse? And Dad was being blonde. It's because he's been watching one of my early Concord videos, and in there, it flies over his house and blows his greenhouse up. It was, me just been daft as usual. Sergeant Bones is in. Good day, he says, you bunch of mischievous model makers. Yeah, he is, Sarge. He's very mischievous, mate, and I'm glad you finally spotted it, mate.
What happened?
Mike saying hello to Sarge, and Sarge is saying hello back. And what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I'm re-editing all my earlier videos on my channel and doing a bit of a revamp. So some of me channel, some of me channel features may be working and some of them may not be. I'm just in the throes of editing all my channel and changing things round a bit. I think I was saying to you the other night about doing yours, wasn't I, Dave? And
yep,
I got into doing mine. So if any of the features that you're used to ain't working, bear with me because I'm due to revamp it or finish it later on today. So it might be misbehaving for some of you. Ross Medlock's in saying afternoon all. Mike saying hello to Ross. Dave over at Butcher That Models in saying hello afternoon chaps. Hello Dave, how you doing, me old China? Luke is in saying here we all are. Hello Luke, all right, mate?
Luke.
Have we got to pack our benches away again, mate?
Oh no, not again. I've only just unpacked it this time.
Yeah, I think he creeps in, doesn't he? And he lulls us into a false sense of security, doesn't he?
He does. He's a bit of a sneak like that, isn't he?
Yeah. Mike saying hello to Dave. Nat's in at Dexterous Crafter. Congratulations, Nat, on reaching the magic 100 subs. So fair play to you. Paul Shaplin's in, Plastic Monkey, saying hello to everyone. Hello, Paul. Hope you're keeping well, and hoping Sue's keeping well as well, mate. Mike saying hello again to Luke. Lewis is in, model making trucker. How is everyone? Just eating me dinner made by my lovely wife, and it's yummy too. She's got you chained to a seat, isn't she, mate?
It's either that or she's got something very nasty hanging over his head.
She's there with the marble rolling pin, and she's going to look at him. She's looking at his, how can we say, gentleman's region, going, if you say one word about my dinner today, I'm going to give you some of that.
I'm going to give you something to think about.
And Luke is sitting there going, yeah. But being blokes, we would still have that temptation, Dave, of I'll whisper it, she won't hear me. Women have hearing like a vulture, mate.
Yeah, like a bionic woman.
Yeah, they can hear a squirrel burp, mate, miles away. Lee Eagles is in saying hello to everyone. Hello, Lee, and thank you, my man. You know exactly what I'm thanking you for. You are, without doubt, a legend. Cheers, mate. Ooh. Southwest Modelers in saying hello again, everyone. Fancy seeing you here, mate.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, mate? Hope you're all right down under and everyone is safe. And yeah, whilst the world's on fire, mate, you take good care of yourself, buddy. That's me saying hello to Lee. Mike Mountain, put your phone down while you're at the dinner table, Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting worried now because I'm looking at my webcams thinking, is he able to remote access our webcams? Skullfish is in. Skullfish. Says, ding dong, mate. Look at that. How you doing, mate? Good to have you on board. Model making trucker saying sorry to Dad. Plastic Monkey, he's saying, oh, hold up, what is he saying? His chat's just gone ballistic. Hold up a minute, there we are. Model making trucker saying sorry to Dad. Plastic Monkey's got roast pork. Lewis got the same today. Ooh. James is in, the model officer. Coffee is needed, morning all. Hello, James, and I must say, you seemed and looked a whole lot more relaxed today, having a little bit of extra time. So I'm glad we've done that for you, mate. And yeah, you're welcome, buddy. Sarge is saying it's alive. Me watch is just pinging at me. So yeah, that's my lad taking the mickey out of me, saying get back in that man cave. Scaly saying it's great show, James. Is that you or me?
No, it's me.
All right.
I'll let it go.
Osric 9000, hi chaps and chapettes. Making Mayhem is hello, you bunch of idiots. Yeah, he's got us sussed pretty much, isn't he? Mike saying hello to Osric. Raging Modeller's in. Hello, mate. How you doing? Our friend Adam over at Raging Modeller / Raging Bassist. Slightly eccentric model maker with a very, very high quality bit of facial furniture going on, Dave.
Have he?
Yeah. Carl's in. Afternoon, folks. Hello, Carl. Glad to see you back about, mate. And
hello, mate. How you doing?
Keep well, mate. And we look forward to seeing you back on whenever you choose to be, mate. Southwest Modeler saying hello, Colin and Dave. How do, buddy? Shane Youngs is in saying, afternoon, Colin, Dave, and everyone. Hope you're all well. Straight back at you, Shane, and love and hugs to Glynis, and hope you're both doing all right, mate. Andy saying, Adam Flamer, exclamation mark.
Yeah, sounds dodgy.
Nim is in, Ninsendarin. Morning, everyone. I'll be on my computer in a second, just taking some pictures. No worries, Nim. We'll just wait. We'll
just hold everything for you. And
yeah, no worries. Are you done yet?
I'll go down the shops if you don't mind.
Bless her. No, she's all right. Some bloke called Model Maker Dave in, saying hello to everyone.
Yep.
Currently undergoing a channel revamp, ain't you, mate?
Well, yes. I've now that I've completed the bench, it's now doing the virtual stuff. Absolutely.
Aries Styrene's in, saying good morning. Morning, Aries. I hope you're doing all right, mate. Ian Dalthwaite is in. Is it Dalf or Dooth, mate? Apologies if I'm saying your name wrong, Ian.
I would have said Doothwaite.
Yeah, if I am, mate, then give me a dry slap round the chops with a wet mackerel. Scaly's saying that was true, Cole. Conkle flew over my house in Bristol and blew every pane of glass out. They replaced a lot, though. Yeah, I know. Hence the greenhouse gag. Model making mayhem is there going. Colin, Dave, Dad, Sarge, Lewis, Cole, Nim, Lee, Ozzy, James, Luke, Ross, Little Dave, Ian, and Aries.
Do you think you got everyone?
Yeah, I'm quite impressed with myself there. I wish I could do this on a Monday, you know. Scale models, scaly models even. There you go, back to normal. Saying Andy. Luke's going, no bench packing, currently chopping the kit to bits. Good man, got the saw out. Legend. Dave saying afternoon to Andy, normally at work, see, on a Sunday, but he's got the day off today, so he's all excited.
Oh, no, they've let him out, have they? Oh,
yeah, they've let him have Sunday off, mate. I'd imagine his missus is sitting there going, oh, God's sake, I wish he was at work. Bless her. Making Models is saying hello to Andy. James is in. Afternoon, James. Mustang. How you doing, mate? Also saying congratulations to Nat on reaching the magic 100 subs. It's a milestone, Dave, isn't it, when we first set out? I mean, I was having this conversation recently with Mike and saying when we all started out, it was 10 subs, then 50, then 100.
Then 150.
Yeah, it's a huge challenge. Let's just kill that.
So, yeah, it's a bit of a hurdle and a milestone for us. So, well done.
Yeah, and it is. It's that magic 100 because you get to change your URL to your channel name. And it just, it
just makes it look a little bit more.
It's an achievement, though, isn't it? Because there's 100 people out there that like what you're doing, and it's lovely. So share the love, folks. Mike saying hello to Carl, wishing him well. Yeah, we all wish you well, mate. Yeah, it's good to have you back, mate. Model Making Mayhem is saying Nat and Lewis, smiley face. Dave saying well done, Nat. Jacqueline is in saying hi, Burger. Are you on? And we're live on her big telly.
Uh-oh, that's scary.
And mate, I mean, I'm just going to leave the icon up there because I'm just having my dosage of the rabbit because I'm having rabbit withdrawal at the moment, symptoms, so yeah. This is the bloke who was talking to his helicopter again, so yeah.
He was.
I know, it's bad, isn't it?
He was calling it all kinds of sweet things under the sun, he was.
Oh, mate, honestly, I've taken it out on a date. Model Making Mayhem's asking Carl how he's doing. Paul saying, yes, we're fine. And Sue is cooking the roast. And I can imagine it's going to be a culinary delight, my man.
Oh,
so enjoy.
I'll bet.
Dave saying he's been spannered. Yeah, I'm putting spanners up because the more mods, the better at the moment because it keeps me chat a little bit family friendly, to be honest with you. So I'm spreading the love. Making Models is getting there, he says. Well, take your time, buddy. We'll all be here.
No need to rush. You sort yourself out. Lee
saying, welcome anytime, Fester. Cheers, mate. It is a massively appreciated, mate. Little old me. Yes, I know. I've opened up a huge can of worms there, but hey-ho, my chat's gone ballistic again. Scaly Models is saying he's a spanner. Model officer, great to see you, Carl. It is. It's nice. But the trouble is Carl's come back and we're going to pack the benches away again, Dave.
But so I've only just unpacked it.
Yeah, we've got that. Nice to see you, mate. Honest.
Yeah. I've been doing while I've been away.
Yeah. Really missed you posting in the group, haven't we, Dave? No, all joking aside, Carl. Yeah, you know where we all are, mate.
It's good to see you, mate.
Sprue and Glue saying afternoon, Carl, Dave, and everyone else. Good afternoon, Sprue and Glue. Model Making Mayhem is saying, good to hear, Carl. I was afraid I'd have to break out the trees and chainsaws even. Paul saying, Sue's saying hi to us both. Hi, yes, Sue.
Hello, Sue.
Oh, that smells lovely, darling. Oh, save us a plateful. Model Making Mayhem, Skullfisheroo. James is saying to Lewis, are you still trying to do the Dio bits? That's why the nice comments about dinner. So he's got a A cunning plan. He's doing a ball trick, is he?
Oh.
Andy's saying if he's missed anyone in the hello, sorry, and hello again, you loons. And Model Officer James is saying, yes, I was very relaxed, thanks. Good for you, mate. It made a difference, to be honest with you, mate. So glad to help you out any time, mate. Model Making Mayhem is Colin and Dave on the big telly. Sprue and glue, belly pork dinner, bench, nothing right now. Dave, got your question, mate, haven't we?
Well, he's in front of the mark, isn't he? But
yeah, I think
as you brought the subject up, what is on your bench and what is about to or has gone into your belly?
Exactly, mate. Yeah, forgot the magic question there, mate.
Answers on a postcard.
Absolutely, mate. Dave saying, what's that? She who farts in bed asked me what I wanted for dinner. Said a big fry up. No, we're having a roast dinner with vegetables. Why ask me then? And why try to poison me with vegetables? Cool, you're brave, aren't you? I once said to my missus as a joke, and yeah, you know what my missus is like. She bought me dinner in, and I was like, oh, what's this mystery meat? Match the food to the photograph. And the plate was gone, and so I just saw her walking back out, and I'm like, I'm only joking, love. She's like, eat the humble pie. She's like, yeah.
Water and a slice of bread.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, she gave me the look. She didn't speed dust, so I wasn't in the doghouse, but I just got that knowing glare of that's once. Yeah.
You was at the entrance, mate.
Yeah, many years ago, and I've not been that brave since.
No, you can tell by the yellow streak down his back.
Oh yeah, when she kicked me out of her kitchen, mate, I was trying to be all manly, wasn't I? And I sat down. I went, yeah, that told her, and it went. I heard that and gave me a tirade of abuse, and I'm like, all right, sweetheart.
And I looked up and just say, is she behind the door? And he went, mm.
Yeah, I gave out this little mouse-like whimper. It's like, yeah. Sprue and Glue saying hello to Mike. Andy's going, it's nope, Dave, and I'm not replying to that because that will brain me. Scaly saying hello to Shane, and Nat is saying hi to everyone who's come in since I first said hi. Thanks, Ross and Dave, for the comments about the magic 100 subs. A few of them saying hello to each other there.
Yeah.
Sue saying, hi, Colin Dave. Just popped in to say hi, but I'm cooking dinner, so be in and out, laugh out loud. No, you concentrate on your dinner, darling. Don't worry about us two reprobates. Luke is saying hello to Lewis and Nat. Model Making Mayhem, what's he saying there? They won't let me near a camera and microphone. Apparently I'm too dangerous. Plus, this is my last Sunday of Sundays off. Back to being off in the middle of the week. Buggers. Oh, that's a bind, mate. Oh, lamekins.
Wibble.
Yeah, what are we going to do, our little cherub, our little soldier?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds like someone might be going back to work then.
Yeah, oh, mate. Can you imagine how he's going to drag his feet walking in? It's going to be wibble. He's going to have a bottom lip worse than yours, mate, isn't he?
Oh, can you imagine the language when that alarm clock goes off so you've got to go to work?
Oh, yeah, the hand's going to come out from the confines of the duvet and it's going to be muttering like Dick Dastardly under the duvet, isn't it? Chris at Gross Models is in, saying good afternoon. Afternoon, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
How's our wounded little patient? Is he still there going, Mum, my tooth hurts?
Well, he could have said, I'll get a pair of pliers and I'll get out.
I know. Model Making Truckers saying, I've had my lovely dinner. It's amazing what Nat can do with food. She's a master. Luke, whatever the detail upset is that you're trying to get out of her, just tell her, mate, because we can't handle you being nice. It's really unusual. Nat saying hello to Chris. Hold up, I've lost my chat again because it's moving really rapidly today.
Yeah, hang on. Chris is Mike saying hello to Chris. James Chapman says, yeah, I heard that, Colin. Saw a new episode the other night. She looks.
Oh yeah,
she defo looking like a beast, buddy.
Yes, that's the old Mustang, which leads us into a nice little segue there from James saying, I'm stuck on 60 subs at the moment, laugh out loud. So I've got a feeling that was a slightly unsubtle plea for more subs there. So if you haven't subbed to James, pop over to his channel. He's in the list on the group page there, and give him a sub, folks.
Come on, let's get another one to the magic 100.
Yeah, let's get as many of us to the 100 as possible. It worked for Scott the other week, didn't it? He was on in the 60s and he was on 100 within 24 hours. So
yeah, so come on, mates, give him a sub.
Chris is saying hello there to Nat and Dad. Sue's saying hello to Nat. Dave's asking James, what's the channel name, mate? So, yeah, type it in the chat, James. Just type in what your channel is. If not, I'll have a looky-loo when I go into the YouTube, mate. Luke is saying, good to see you, Carl. James is saying to Dave, it's just his name. So, Dave, the clue's in the James and the Chapman, mate. Modloffs is saying, sub to James, let's get into the magic number. Yeah, well said, James. Let's see whether we can get James to 100 subs by the end of the show then. Oh, that's a challenge, isn't it? I mean, there's 40 watching, so...
Yeah, 40 watching, so come on, give him a sub.
Take you a couple of seconds. Me and Dave can sit here and wait whilst you do it.
Nim says she's taken all of her pictures and posted. Subtle hint.
Oh, fair play, Nim. Is that a Cole? Can you? I'll just do a refresh, Nim, in that you very unsubtly told me. I like your style, Nim. I like your style. I've got a new notification coming up.
The chat's just jumped. I've lost my place there.
No, you're all right. Making Models is saying, apologies, just posted an old model. Oh, you're at it and all, are you, Carl? Okay. I'll do a refresh before I go in. James is saying thanks, guys. Yeah, at the end of the day, mate, let's all share the love. That's in case any of you are new to the show. They're in the Festa 67's workshop group. Right at the top of the page is a big announcement with a YouTube badge. You can't miss it. It sticks out like blind cobbler's thumb. Put a link to your channel in there. If you've got a Facebook group, put a link to it in there. This is what the channel's there for. And at the end of the day, if we can then go in, we can have a visit of your channel and we can get other people interested. And if we can all sub to each other, that, you know, that's a couple of 100 subs we can all gain. It's sharing the love, isn't it? You know, instead of nitpicking and rivet counting and all of that lot, we do the opposite. We just share the love and spread subs, don't we, Dave?
Yeah, spread the love, get subs.
Sarge is saying that PZ3 is a looker, Carl. Well done.
Does that mean?
Yeah, you had a sneak peek, Sarge. I've not had a looky-loo yet. I've done really well this week, Dave.
No, I've not looked. Me know nothing. What's been posted?
Yeah, Lucas said he's just subbed as well. Nat's just subbed, so you'll start getting your subs creeping up, mate. So, yeah. James is saying, yeah, just put in James Chapman, should come up with his channel. I'll post a link in the chat in a bit, James, I think, and see if I can find your channel. And if it comes to it, mate, I'll put a link in. I'm just seeing whether I can get the post to load whilst I'm reading the chat out. So I'm fast as multitasking, Dave. I know. Yeah. In answer to your bench and belly, model making trucker is saying, lovely roast pork, Sunday dinner, all the trimmings. Bench is going to finish making that an apron. Yeah, he's after something.
He's after some serious brownie points here, isn't he? It's getting sick.
Dave's saying some form of roast something and painting pigeons. For those that don't know, if you've got a spare box of pigeons, get in touch with Mike Mountain, because apparently Dave wants to do a diorama of Nelson's column and needs as many pigeons sending to him as possible.
Uh-oh.
So I've put the plea out there. See, so Dave will be sitting there going, "Thank you, mate. I'm really happy you've done that for me." Ross, I'll try not to call.
I've just got visions of Dave waking up, going down to his front door and seeing this great pile of pigeons.
Oh, mate, the last I heard, I think he's got about 3 or 4 boxes. He's got about 80 of them. So still not enough for Trafalgar Square, is it? Ross Medlock's going...
doesn't he?
Yeah, Ross Medlock's going bunch. I like that. I like what you're saying. 135th leopard tank with... Was that with penguins? Belly will be a cheese pizza.
Aye, 4 cheese pizza.
Aye, cool. Yeah, have some of that. Raging Modelers saying belly, nothing since yesterday morning. A bench, Necron, Triach, Stalker. 40k thingy, apparently.
Oh, right, okay.
Nim saying she's got another drawing of a couple of Dungeons and Dragons characters. My Rogue and Bard. And belly is a leftover beef stroganoff.
Ooh. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Osric. Bench, Big HE219, been masked and painted. Oh, nice. Belly, roast with the parents. Haven't seen them since March. Oh, hello to Osric's parents.
Yeah.
Hope you've all been staying safe and looking after each other and enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's getting some of Mum's cooking.
Yeah. I was trying to do James's thing there, but I can't do it whilst I'm trying to read chat out. So apologies, James.
More Lego plus tidied up the Lego city. Ooh.
Yeah, no worries. Nat saying roast pork with trimmings.
Model making trucker is saying he's just sub to Luke.
Oh, fair plays.
There's a bit of love going around here, isn't there? You know,
Yeah,
plastic. Well done.
Yeah, Plastic Monkey's got a great point. Yeah, he used to touch a person's name and it would take you to their channel. Yeah, it's something that YouTube and Google disabled, mate. I don't know why, but there was a reason apparently that they did it. James saying thanks. If you're not sure of where James's channel, anyone watching, if you go into my group and have a look at the top of the page and scroll through it, you'll find him. It's just, I can't really do it whilst we're live. I'd love to, but I'm struggling to flip between the two and I don't want to be rude and keep looking away. Lewis is saying, I thought I already had, but apparently not. Sub to Luke. So he had now.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. Apparently, Andy's come out with the reasons why Lewis has only been nice. Lewis has only been nice because Nat is going to be giving him a lockdown haircut. Right, here goes. Nat, how much is it going to cost us all for you to cough with them clippers in your hand and go, and put a tram line right up the back of his canister? Just a thought.
Instead of doing a grade 5, can you not just do a grade 0?
Yeah, make it look as bad as possible. And then go and hide the clippers and then say, yeah, all them times you knocked my dinner and cooking, pal, you're not laughing now, are you?
Leave a couple of tufts here and there as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. Roast pork and trifle for pudding. We're going down to Shapland's house, Dave. Do you want to start the car, mate?
Yeah, hang on. Let me go and get the car keys.
What's Jacqueline got? Cheeseburger is going into her belly. Work in progress. A rabbit Mark 2. Dinner will be honey mustard sausage with sweet potatoes, mash, onion gravy, and roast broccoli.
Oh, onion gravy.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, but work in progress on Rabbit Mark II.
I know.
Ooh,
Aye.
makes me wonder.
Lewis, we're not believing it, mate. He's now saying he's a nice person. Our past history of seeing you in chats tells us the complete opposite, young man. Archie's in Common Road Junction saying, "Hi guys, hello Archie. Hope you're keeping well, mate, and that the mojo is keeping up, fella." Sue saying, "Hello Jacqueline, sounds yummy." Dave is saying, "Afternoon to Chris." Nat saying hello to Archie, and Archie's saying back. Carl's been subbed a while. Could be to Luke or James. Nat saying that she's okay. Dad is saying Scott in Orkney has some brilliant videos up too. Yeah, I know he does. I've got his thing on me thing then. Is that a subtle reminder?
That was a bit subtle.
That was, wasn't it? And then he's put his link in as well. Yeah, I'm going through what I discussed the other day. Yeah, Plastic Monkey says MotoGP in one ear and Dave in the other. Yeah, I'm going to be watching that later on tonight.
Oh dear.
James is saying he's just posted his channel link in the announcement, so I'll do a quick refresh. Cheers, James. Subtle hint there of Cole. Can you go and refresh your page and put a link in, mate? So I'll do that. He don't want much, this James, does he, Dave? He don't want a lot.
No.
I'm coming in here telling us what to do.
Oh, whose show is this? The James show? Or...
Yeah, bless him. Jacqueline's asking, is Lewis creeping to Nat? Does that mean she's going to be doing his haircut next week? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Actually, I think she should do it live.
Oh, yeah, video it, Nat. Do it as a live stream and give him the best what's his name, haircut you can.
I think it's got to be done live.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be done, mate. I'm just posting James's link. What's Nim saying? Festa 67's workshop, 3/4 German with the rest being a blend of Scottish, Irish and Welsh with a sprinkling of Native American. What part of that makes me subtle? None. To be honest with you, and we love you how you are.
Yeah.
So I'm good, I am. James is saying he's just subbed to Junkworks. A lovely job, mate. Let's spread the love. I should be giving that a visit shortly. Aries Styrene is just threw up a progress pick or two for the annual 48-hour weekend build for 2020. Should finish it now. I just jinxed myself. Dave, definitely pack the bench away now because Aries is posting.
Oh dear, right, I'm off.
Lewis is just subbed to Scott. James is saying thanks. Common Road Junction, Archie saying there's quite a few Jameses. Scroll down, Archie. I've put a link in the chat. And James has put a link up on the first page of the Festa group in the comments as well. And Mike's put a link up as well just below. So there it is, folks. There's the link. If we can get him to 100 subs, we can get rid of all this gobbledygook and he can actually give his channel a proper name, see? Yeah. What else? Common Road Junction saying cheers. Aries is saying bench and belly just woke up, so it's coffee. And the bench is a 25 full chop Model T rat rod. Oh, that sounds interesting, mate. I like the sound of that.
It does. I like that.
Scott's in over at the Junk Works. Yeah, see, they all come in when they're getting their subs, don't they, eh? Yep. Scott's our man that does the does the armour, Dave. You know, the ones I was on about the other week.
Yeah.
The IDF armour and that. It does some nice work. And there's a pretty sexy little video up with the red van on there. And I must admit, the weathering on that is mint. Raging Modeler saying Nelson was tough. What's that? Oh, no, Nelson was thrown by pigeons. It was a cuh. I've got a feeling, mate, that it might have been coup you're trying to type there, dude. Dave saying, I think Lewis needs to get shaved by Nat live when eating Korean death noodles at the same time. Oh, mate, in that. If you want an idea for an haircut for Lewis, just saying, love.
With a beeswax polish.
Because it's surprising how easy it is to forget to put the comb on the clippers. It happens. And it's an accident. He distracted you when you was doing it, didn't he?
Well, yes.
And Lewis is saying when he's nice, he still gets stitched up. And Raging Modeler has subbed.
Hey!
I've made it. I'm going to have a swig of tea.
Oh, well done.
It's that time, Dave. So, mate, what have you been up to this week?
I've been a little bit busy.
I'm going to put you full screen, mate, because I need a swig of tea. I've got a throat drier than a rugby player's football boot.
No, they're normally wet and sweaty.
I wouldn't know, mate. How many rugby players' football boots have you been looking at?
I just know from past experience when I played rugby.
Ooh. There's a fault.
No, you don't want to go there. Right. So, as he lifts it up. So I've been working on the grad, and I've been putting on some little bits of photo etch to keep the spare wheel in place as he tries to destroy it.
Yeah, that's all right, mate.
So that's that one.
Yeah.
Done a little bit
well, actually, isn't it?
on the teeny tiny chieftain. So it's now got the digital type styled camo on one side and the block style on the other side, and
nice.
A Dave special in the middle.
How out of interest, how full is the model maker Dave's swear box after doing that paint scheme? Is it looking okay?
I've moved on to the reserve jar.
Oh, right. Okay, mate. So fiddlesticks and broom handles was the order of the day, was it?
Might have been a little bit stronger than that. I think we went past the Dagnamit and fiddlesticks and.
Oh, you was in proper dastardly and mutley mode, was you?
Oh, it wasn't pretty.
Good man.
It was not pretty. So, moving on, I've been working on the turret. So
been good.
It's had the base coat put on, and I've done the first masking and done the red brown. So
nice.
To do its thing and settle down, and then more masking, and then some more spraying, and that will get the turret finished. And then I've got to redo the long boomstick thing.
Happy days.
What else have I been up to? As for my YouTube channel, putting in a slight plug, I've done a revamp and a tidy up, and hopefully when you guys go and have a look, you'll be able to find the videos a little bit easier. So, and that's it. I haven't bought anything this week. Withdrawal symptoms. I've not bought anything. I'm not
mate.
Chase. I've bought nothing.
Oh, dude.
I know.
What am I going to do with you, mate? Our little soldier.
Not bought nothing. Postman Pat's not delivered nothing to my house.
Oh, Dave, our little cherub. Oh, mate.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've done this week, really. not much, but enough.
Uh,
And he's now going to throw it back at you and say, "What have you been up to this week?"
oh, yeah, I'm just typing in the chat, mate. 2 seconds.
1, 2. Cool.
It's just I've lost the link and I can't find it anywhere. And yeah.
Um,
All right, carry on, mate. I'm back now, mate. It's just I was trying to refresh me page and couldn't find the link to something that someone had put in, and it threw me. And
I have put a video up for what I've been doing on the Chieftain tank, and it's got some photos. I have tried to make my own little side basket to put some stuff in.
oh, right, yeah.
0.3 copper wire, and I've glued it on with the old GS Hypo glue.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, but the only trouble is, every time I pick the turret up, I'll pick it up and I'll squash the basket. So it's not quite as wide as it was when I first made it.
Oh, bless you.
But I'm going to say that's some form of damage that's happened while it's been out and about and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I'm just going to put a couple of jerry cans in there and leave it at that for.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just going to get flattened and it won't look very good.
No, cool beans, mate.
No progress on the Landy because I've decided to take a wee break and concentrate on the Chieftain and see if I can finally get the grad off the desk. And
oh, right, yeah.
And because I really want to start thinking about doing the Reveal sub that I've got, you know, the one that's got the cut out.
That's right, mate.
And after that, I want to do the Reveal USS Enterprise flat top.
Yeah, yeah. I was going to say, you've been looking forward to doing that kit, ain't you, mate?
I would love to do the Tamiya version, but being over, I think about a metre and something long.
Yeah.
Where I would put it, I've no idea. So I'll make do with one that's going to be about that big.
Yeah, nah, that'll be a mint, mate.
So looking forward to doing those two because not built sub. Helga's back.
Yeah, she may be back, mate. Yeah, I must admit, the sub's going to be pretty mint, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because it's all open and you can see what's going on inside.
Yeah. Oh, sweet as a nut, mate. Sweet as a nut. Oh,
that Huey is looking somewhat very sweet, mate.
Oh, of course, yeah. You're now going to ask what I've been up to, ain't you, mate? Yeah, let's just move the camera.
What have you been doing on what? Hang on, I'm going to rephrase that. What progress have you made with the Huey known as Helga? My original question.
Just ignore him. Don't let him get. Yeah, don't let him get you, darling. Don't let that nasty man upset you. It's all right.
See what I have to put up with?
Don't worry. Calm down. He ain't worth it.
You have taken your meds this morning, haven't you?
Yeah, I've taken my meds. Oh, just knocked over Manny there. Don't want to do that, do I? Sorry, Manny. It's decal, Dave.
It is looking pretty mint, mate.
I'm just going to move that bottle of sustenance a minute because it's so big. But yeah.
All joking apart, that is looking a bit sweet, mate. That is.
Yeah.
You're putting me to shame now because mine's not even out of the construction stage because I've still got a few more bits to put on.
Yeah, it's had that subtle sort of pre-shade done and all of that lot. But it was my birthday, wasn't it, last week? And I cheered myself up by giving her a paint and, you know, all the doors open. Yes, this is the 124th Reveal Huey, folks, that comes with all the doors moulded shut. But me being me, I may have got the saw out and opened all the doors up. And
never a guess, mate.
You know, they all open and yeah, there's pilots in there and yeah, so yeah, I've decaled her. She's had a quick gloss coat put on her to protect the decals. It'll all be matted down, but I'm at that stage now where she's sitting on the shelf and I'm thinking of, the weathering and that. So I've had a little dabble around one edge of the decal there just to see how far I want to go with wearing the decal down. I don't want to go too mad, but I want it to look as if it's been flying out in the war or in the theatre. So
yeah, you want a slightly weathered look.
Yeah, it's one of those. I know a bloke in chat that's flown in Huey's Sarge, and I just want to pick his brains on a couple of bits before I make a start. And who better to ask than someone who's been in them, because they know what the thing would. But I'm trying to create where it's been landing around dusty hills and jungly, and so there's going to be stuff that would have been thrown up by the rotors, and so I just need to figure out that side of it, and I'm going to pick Sarge's brains on that, because if anyone knows, it's going to be him. So that's Helga the Huey. I'll just move my drink out of the way now that, yeah, I know, darling, you're still sat on the bench, don't worry. I've also been doing a bit on the old Death Race Mustang.
Yeah, that is coming on. That's looking mean and nasty and moody.
It's looking a bit okay now, isn't it? And it's got the old removable tombstone and all. See, bit of the old magnetizer in there. And yeah, I've just sort of been over and started beating it up, really. So that's kind of what I've been doing with that. And that's just an ordinary Revell Muscles Mustang, but it's got the suicide doors on it and all of that. So yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed doing this one, and dare I say it, despite him with his unsubtle hints of, how's the Mustang doing? It's all done tongue in cheek, but it's been a pleasure to build for the bloke, to be honest with you, because he's a nice chap, and all joking aside, he's enthusiastic and keen, and yeah, likes to see how his build's coming along, and all props to you, James. I know I've lost my mojo a couple of times in between, but you've been patient. So it's getting there, mate. I'm going to be bunging the wheels on shortly, and then it's diorama time, mate. So yeah, you're getting close to getting a parcel, dude. So start making cooing noises, mate, because we're not that far off. I've started on the E-models, beating it up and chipping it and that. So there's some of that going on. Very early stages of weathering on. Very early stages of weathering on that. So there's a bit of a scratchiness going on, and obviously armour on the inside. And I think Andy McClish is desperately wanting to get a ball tank now. And I would thoroughly recommend these kits. I've got another one in my stash, Andy. So I would recommend getting one, mate, because they are really fun to do. Got a bit of a weathered door going on, so we've got decals to go on it yet. Then they'll get weathered and dirt and detritus. And then I've been 3D printing again. My little mate out of the computer game, Grim Fandango, Manny Calavera. Been printing him.
You've been busy, haven't you?
He's even got a bow tie.
Oh.
And he's got a nice tidy set of pearlies as well to go in.
Oh, very good.
But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the computer game because it's one of them Art Deco film noir type Day of the Dead things, and I'm actually thinking of doing a stream on it. A couple of people have said, oh, well, why don't you just stream it and do a bit of gameplay? So I've taken that idea and run with it. So look out for that on my channel. It's going to be coming up fairly soon. And that is pretty much all I've been doing, Dave. So not a lot really, mate.
Okay, nice one, mate. Now, I've been watching the chat. Lewis is saying if he can raise £100 for Models for Heroes, he will do a live haircut.
Good man.
Good man. I think it's going to have to be a mohawk. That you're going to have to dye.
Yeah, have a word with Malcolm, mate, and he'll sort out a link where we can all send the monies to, mate. And yeah, happy days, mate.
And I have spotted, I think it's a new viewer by the name of Stewpot. So, hello, Stewpot.
Hello, Stewpot. Hope you're keeping well, geese.
I think that's pretty much it for the chat. Oh, James is saying thanks a lot, Colin. Means a lot, buddy.
That's all right, mate. I know we do our tongue-in-cheek sort of, yeah, you know, patience is a virtue and all that. I know, mate. You're just excited and it's nice. And Harley Quinn's going to be getting, how can we say, another couple of layers of flesh paint during the week. So, yeah, progress is coming, mate. So it's like anything. I'm trying to plate spin at the moment because obviously I've got the e-models thing and my own channel, bless it, is kind of been forgotten because I've been doing all the commission stuff in the background, prints and all of that lot, plus commission builds, and I've took my eye off my channel a little bit. And yeah, and some of my patrons are like, "You going to post anything, mate?" Yeah, I'm getting round to it. So I've got to think of that as well, mate. So I'm trying to balance everything out.
Yeah,
it'll get there.
Yeah, I've just spotted another new name to me. Underdog Painting.
Oh, hello! Not seen you before. Welcome to the mad world of the model making community, mate. Underdog Painting. If you've got a YouTube, mate, by all means go into the group, join the group, and we'll put a link up, and people will start sharing the love and subbing to your channel, mate. What Stewpot saying? Hi, Nat, Mike, Skullfish, and everyone. Luke is saying, set up a link, Lewis, and I'll gladly sponsor it. Exactly. As soon as we get an M4H link go up, Lewis, then people will do it, mate. You know, and yeah, because at least then they're content with the fact that it's all done and dusted, and we look forward to seeing you with a bald head imminently. Models, Dad say Models for Heroes just use Just Giving, so there you go, mate. Stewpot saying I'm in the UK, not far from York. Oh, I've got relatives in Haxby, mate, with an H. Yeah, Haxby. Cynical Steve is saying afternoon gang, sorry I'm late. Not a problem, Steve. You know, a lot of people watch this later on in the day or the following day. Don't worry, mate. You know, it's Sunday at the end of the day. If you can join us live, lovely. If you can't, just watch it back, mate. Underdog is saying thanks for having me. Yeah, I have a channel. Yeah, if you join, I'll put a link in the chat for the group. If you join the group, mate, that one, post the link up, it'll come up on the group, and then people will be able to sub to you, mate. There's a gallery in there as well, Underdog, so feel free to post any pictures you want. The channel links go in the YouTube announcement at the top of the page, and welcome to the group, mate. What we got next? Scaly Model says Underdog and Stewpot have been around the while for a while. Chat. Yeah, I know Stewpot. I've seen Stewpot about, Dad. Model officer saying just dusting down the bench. Oh, we're going to dust ours once we've packed it away because we got the gallery to do yet. So there's no point in dusting it, Dave, when we're going to be moving all the cabinets again, is there, mate? Because we spend Sunday afternoon moaning like a couple of old Dorises because we've got to pack our bench away, and then Monday we're getting it back out again.
Yep. Yeah, just so we can pack it up again next Sunday.
Lewis is saying, just waiting for Malcolm to reply. When I get it sorted, we'll post everywhere. Happy days, mate. Good for you. Underdog Painting is from Middlesbrough.
Ooh.
Nice. Stu Pot saying, yep, know it well. Absolutely, mate. That's the point. Where are we all from in the chat geographically? There you go. That's another question. Where are you located? Scaly's saying, hi to Underdog. Hope well. That's a link to the workshop group for those that want it. Cynical Steve is saying hello to Mike. Ray's in from Malta.
Right.
Saying hi, happy Sunday even. James has just subbed to Underdog. There you go, Underdog. You got yourself another sub, mate.
Yeah, I've just subbed to him as well.
I'll do my subs at the end because I'm hosting at the moment, and yeah, I'm not great at multitasking. It all goes wrong when I start pushing buttons.
Definitely.
Scaly Models is saying happy birthday, Ray. Happy birthday, Ray.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ray. Hope you're having a nice day, mate. And yeah,
Have a good day.
Yeah, leveling up 1 point. Good man. Underdog Painting saying, yeah, just joined the group. Happy days, mate. Sorry, I've just got it refreshing, Dave.
Colin Dave saying he's in Essex.
Oh, happy days, mate.
James
is in the Hertfordshire Essex border.
Yeah, Screw and Glue, Nottingham.
Oh, happy days. James and Alicia are from Huntingdon with an H in Cambridgeshire.
Skullfish, Clydebank up in Glasgow.
Oh, sweet. Aries is in Toronto, Canada. Oh, I'd love to live in Canada. Oh, mate, it just looks so beautiful on the telly, doesn't it? It's like, oh. Stu Pot saying, got a new model from E-Models, so now waiting for the full kit and you to do your videos. Yes, I had my new arrival. I had my next E-Models build turn up during the week, which is the CBR Fireblade. So, yeah, I'm going to be building that for them shortly. So, with a twist. So, yeah. Because you know me, I can't do things normally. Model Making Truck are saying, Nat and I are from Wainfleet near Skegness.
Oh, Skeggy.
Yeah. I'm currently sat in Basingstoke, and it is as bad as people say. Raging Modelers saying Cheshire, fairly close to Liverpool.
That's near Dad, isn't it? In Evertonian's place.
Yeah, Dad's from Ellesmere Port, isn't he, around that area. Cynical Steve is from South Wales and is currently living in Manchester. So he's practically Wenglish. That's a good yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's it's Ray's birthday. Happy birthday, says Dave. Underdog saying, yeah, first time here and loving the atmos. Hey, mate, it's just chilled out.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting here with a mug of tea, talking about anything that you guys want to talk about. The show's about you guys. I know we've not done the gallery yet, but we normally go over to the gallery and just sit here swooning over what you guys and girls are putting in there. So if you've got photos, mate, post them up and I will happily show them, mate.
Oh, yeah. And we'll pack the benches up at the same time.
Yeah. Common Road Junction, Archie, saying happy birthday to Ray. I would sing it, but we'll get kicked off air, mate, for shameful abuse of music, mate.
Please don't.
Ray saying thanks, guys. Hey, mate, pleasure's all ours, buddy. James is saying, did you do anything for the link? Yes, I sat and looked at it, pined, and then saw the price, mate. So, yeah, that's what I did with the link. Yeah. Dave was here when I went. I was like, for fudge stick and broom handles.
No, I'm not paying that.
Yeah, it was beautiful, but yeah.
Yeah.
Nim is Buffalo in New York, which is 7 hours away from New York City on the other side of the state. Oh, nice. Nice area. Fair play. Dave's having a blonde moment because he went to post his channel in the group. It's right, Dave. People will just associate by your name that you've got because it's got the YouTube icon next to your own icon, so it lets people know that you've got a YouTube channel. Underdog is saying Skullfish. Carl is in Brecon, Angus, with an A.
Angus.
James is asking, does anyone know if the Tamiya Fireblade is out yet? What, you mean that one?
No, it's not out yet, James.
Do you know something, James? I might have to check, mate. I'll have a look and see what I can find out. Yeah, it is. I had that pre-ordered from the guys at E-Models because I'm doing a build for them, but it's on their channel, mate. Channel even. It's in their shop. Feel free to pop over, mate, and bung an order in, mate. But yeah, it's there. They've also got the fork set and all of that. I must ask them whether they want me to put one of them on there, but I've not asked them yet, so it's not an additional part at the end of the day, isn't it? Skullfish is saying that he's already subbed to Underdog. Oh, blimey, that jumped up.
Yeah, he's busy in the old chat today, isn't it?
It is. Mark saying he's 14 miles from Manchester on the edge of the Pennines. Oh, nice.
That sounds nice, doesn't it?
We've got a nice geographical mix, haven't we?
Well, yeah, all over the place.
Model Making Mayhem is Ayrshire over here, south of Skullfish and east of Carl. There you go, mate. Mike saying he's been subbed to Underdog for Yonks as well. Okay. Model Making Mayhem, happy level up day rate.
Yeah. Plastic Monkey Exmoor in Devon.
Yes. Dave saying, yeah, Collins is okay. It takes you about a week to find the blooming house. Yeah, it's... how can I say? If you don't know where it is, you won't find it. I've not got no dodgy reason why, but it doesn't seem to show up very much on Google Maps, and I don't mind that, if I'm honest. Even the postman has trouble finding it. Making Models even is already subbed to Underdog. Common Road's in Southend, so that's not far from Reese Pops, is it?
South?
Yeah, Southend. Southend with 2 F's, Dave.
3 F's where I come from.
Yeah, you watched Get Some In, didn't you? Model Making Mayhem is a hobbit from the Shire, laugh out loud. Ian saying Greystoke in Cumbria.
Yeah.
Sarge is in Fulda, Germany, without an H.
He had to do it, didn't he?
Yeah, fudge sticks and broom handles to you and all. Paul saying, Ian, I hope you're keeping all right. Budget modelers in Rushton, Northants. Scaly Models is going, there's 50 people watching. It does help if you hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, it does. It knocks you up the statistics and search rankings. I know we say about do the thumbs ups. It's not that we're after glory. It just helps with the channel's ratings and search features. And as our subs increase, we can enable more features for you guys. But it helps us if people give a thumbs up because, you know, it just knocks us up the ratings a little bit and makes it easier for people to find our content. So if you don't mind, it's lovely. What I tend to do if I'm watching a stream is I just go straight in, thumbs up, and sit and watch it because, yeah. Aries is saying 7 hours from Toronto. if we let you over the border. Oh, like that, is it? Jacqueline, sorry, the chat's just gone mad.
Jacqueline,
She's Sunny Worthing, West Sussex, something, is it?
something.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh, you're not far from ourselves and Dave and that, and so yeah.
Yeah.
James is saying I'm a wind up. Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Yep. Oh look, he's snuck in, isn't he?
Yeah. Fox is in. Oh, how's the tooth? Is it all right? How you doing, mate? As you can see, we give absolutely no sympathy to Fox whatsoever.
Jar Jar's there, mate.
Yeah, Jar Jar's there. Nim's saying, hey, on a clear day, I can see Canada from across Lake Ontario. Oh, nice.
That sounds good.
What a view, eh? Come on, Bennett, eh? Dave's in Portsmouth, not far from Collins. If you can find the house, yeah, you won't find it, mate. That pixelated thing on Google Maps, mate, is, there for a reason, mate. Took me ages to put that board up, Dave. Model making guru saying hello to everyone. All joking aside, Fox, hope you're feeling a bit better, mate. Model making mayhem, Obbit, why I alter, good man. Another new name there to me, mini warm up. Morning, 5:35 from the great Grand Canyon State, Arizona. Man, I'd love to fly over the Grand Canyon in an helicopter. Oh, mate, I can't think of anything more spectacular than doing that. It's a bucket list thing, isn't it? You know, it's like, have you a bit of that? Oh, mate. Yeah. Fox is saying, Festa Workshop sympathy, I never expect what you never offer. Oh, Lamekins.
Oh, Wibble.
Oh, his mummy little soldier not feeling well. Oh, Snooky Lumps. He's now swearing at his monitor even.
Yeah.
Archie's saying he's realised he's 30 away from 200 subs. The most unsubtle hint of the day is awarded to Archie at Common Road Junction.
Yeah, snuck that one in, didn't he?
Aris is saying it's great and amazing. Atomic Dog in the house. Good man. So I'm going to do a quick refresh, Dave, because we are getting close.
We are getting close to...
We're getting close to having to pack our benches away, mate.
We are.
You know, so... we're getting close to that time, aren't we? So I'm just refreshing my channel. But whilst I do that, I'm going to go on a bit of a visit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because I've got the YouTube link up here for folks to put their channels in. And one of them was put up the other day that I kind of wanted to go and pay a visit to today. So I might do another one in a minute. We'll see. Junkworks. Now, I've spoke about this bloke many a time on the brunch. Does Israeli armour. Nice weathering and all of that. And there are some really damn sexy videos going up on it. Now, there's music on them, so I'm not going to play them because I don't know whether or not there's any copyright issues, and I don't want to tempt fate either for Scott or myself. So, but have a look. I mean, I don't know whether you guys can see the pictures as clear as I can. I'll go into one and I'll just pause it and see what we got going on. But look at that.
Ooh.
I mean, come on. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. Look at that, Dave.
That's looking very nice.
And what he goes through all the techniques and what he's doing and puts up details of what he's doing. You know, there's a description there. MIG ammo Africa core wash is applied to the panel lines to add more depth. And it's a great technique of presenting a video. And I must admit, I'm suitably impressed with that because I've got one of these little vans.
You have?
And I'm watching this with a keen eye, mate, because there ain't a day goes by in this hobby when you don't learn something in it. And I like the way the presentation's done on this. It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point, it's descriptive. Go and have a looky, folks. We need to get him up on the subs. There's 36 subscribers, 37 now.
Yep.
That have subscribed, and I'm going to put the link in again because it's worthy, folks. It's worthy of a little looky-loo, because if you're sitting there with a nice bacon sarnie and a mug of tea, like I do at the bench, you know, I'll bung that on and I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, you know, you've got a bit of the old foot tapping going on, but you're looking and you're like, quite like that. I've got some of that wash just there. Oh, cheers, Scott. Bang, you know. And goes through the technique that he's using to do it. So pop over and give our friend Scott a visit over at the Junk Works, mate, because it is worth it, mate. You will not be disappointed. So I'm just going to shut YouTube down just to get that done and dusted. And we are now going in to see whether or not anything needs approving. No. So I should, in theory, Dave, be all right today.
Well, yeah.
This is what I was on about. So I'm trying to think of the fella's name now. I'll have to look in the chat.
Oh,
yeah. I can't remember the person's name. It is really quite embarrassing. And the chat is going mad anyway, so I can't find it now. Underdog Painting. There you go. I do apologise. I couldn't remember the name. I knew it began with a U. This is what I was on about, Underdog. You've got a big old YouTube thing there. And just go into the comment, put your link into your channel, and it will appear. This is basically a sub for sub thing that we're doing, and it's just spreading the love, because too much hate goes on in the community, and let's just put a little bit of happiness back, hey folks.
Yeah,
and it does. It seems to work, because I've had subs off of it. You have, Dave, and I mean, look at Scott, bless him. He had 61 subs, and I on the Sunday Brunch said, let's try and get him to 100 by, you know, the end of the week. And 2 days later, I'm getting a beautiful message come through going, dude, I've just hit 100 subs. Thanks, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and, mate, it helps, doesn't it? Scott's got more subs going through. So, yeah, thank you, everyone that does take the time to subscribe to each other's channels. It really does mean a lot to us all. I'll just go in the right page. That would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, every sub helps.
Exactly. So it makes a huge difference. There you go. Right.
Is this it? Are we now doing?
Yeah, we are now officially in the gallery. There you go. You've got James Chapman's put his channel in. For those that was wondering, you've got Raging Modeler. He's got his channel in there. So carry on spamming away, folks, and get your channel links in there. And all the others, in case you wonder, just click the YouTube icon and it brings up a huge list of posts, and just click anywhere under there where it says view additional comments, and it will show you all the links. Yeah, Cynical Steve's doing his figures again, Dave.
He's been busy by the looks of it.
Yeah, he's putting up some progress pictures of what he's up to. And again, does high detail painting on some of these figures, mate, and I don't know how you folks do it. I really don't, because it's all too little for me.
Yeah, they're tiny, teeny tiny figures.
Absolutely, mate. They are ickle, and he's going to start painting them shortly. So Cole's saying, let's welcome our new members, Underdog Painting. Hello, Underdog. And you don't have to thank us for having us, mate. The pleasure is all ours, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Just going to have a swig of Lucasade.
Oh, you sure it's just Lucasade and not something else in it as well?
Teetotal, mate. I've got one of these, Dave, and these are 3D printed in resin.
Ooh.
Budget modeler. My first 3D UV resin print, the Death Trooper. Weathering needs more work. Honestly, Budget, they are a wonderful STL file and come out beautiful, don't they, mate? I've got mine up on top of the shelf in primer at the moment next to my Iron Maiden Eddie one. And yeah.
That does look very nice.
Power Slave, that's it, Iron Maiden, that I've got. And it's brilliant. And I like that. It's come up really well. Yeah, nice sculpt, mate. Yeah, doing all these panel lining and everything. Glad to see it. And it's nice to get into resin printing for anyone that hasn't done it or is thinking of pulling the pin. And same with the filament printing, you know. It's funny. Fox asked me the other day, he said, when you get a resin printer, does that mean you stop using the other one? I'm like, no. Because anything structural or higher strength, glue holders and all of that sort of stuff goes through the filament printer, and then the detail stuff goes through me resin, so they both get used continually. So that's the Death Trooper. James there is no bunch, I'm hungry. But on the bench, I've got my little diorama with some dot filter added and progress on the 1/48 scale Wildcat. James Skiffins, model officer, does his show before ours on the model officer's mess. Feel free to like and subscribe.
That is looking nice.
It is. I mean, we was watching this earlier, and I just sit there and I'm like, I don't know how they do it. Even though you're seeing it with your own eyes, it's a bit like watching Bob Ross paint, isn't it? You sit there and you watch him do it, and you're like, oh yeah, I can do that, and then you sit there and go, yeah, perhaps I can't.
Bob Ross says we just have happy accidents.
Oh mate, brilliant! I love Bob Ross. Honestly, yeah.
No mistakes, just happy accidents.
Absolutely. And he had that very menacing under the breath giggle that he used to do, didn't he?
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, I'm a bit scared now. It's like child catcher, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's, yeah. Bless him. May he rest in peace. Yeah, he's got all the thatch in there as well. And this is bristles off of a brush, isn't it?
Yep. No, he's looking.
And it is, isn't it? It's seriously sexy, mate. I like that. James is going, how can he say that a bit of barn is seriously sexy? Because we've seen how you're building it, mate, and it is mint.
Oh, hello.
Raging Modeller's doing another light box test with previous minis. Yeah, I've got one of the light boxes. I'm in the throes of photographing everything I've built because I want to update all my galleries and that. And I know I say to people, post a gallery up with your work. Me and you are the only people that don't, Dave, aren't we?
Yeah.
Even on our own pages, we never do it, and we should really. But I like these. Really nice, aren't they? And they get out. I don't know how it does it.
I like the barman behind the bar counter.
Yeah, it looks like he's giving the A. What did you just say? You want a slap?
Yeah.
And I mean, not an ordinary slap, but a dry slap. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think your photo box is working well, mate.
I think it's working very well.
Archie over at Common Road Junction has put up a cattle wagon kit.
Ooh.
That's interesting. That's going to look mint. Are you weathering that, Archie? Because I can imagine that's going to look pretty damn mint, mate. Judging by the carriages in the background, you've got a bit of a railway buff and all, mate. If I remember rightly, I think him and Reese are in the railway club. Foxy is saying I'm the only person ever to be scared watching Bob Ross content. Mate, I've got them all, mate. I know, and I love a bit of Bob Ross, but he does have a bit of a menacing laugh, and it, yeah. Lewis is really creeping today, isn't he?
Yeah.
Another lovely meal cooked by my beautiful, talented wife, who I love so much and would be lost without her. She makes my life complete. Yeah, but we kind of know that deep down. You've copy and pasted that from Wikipedia, haven't you, mate?
He's been trying to do a Mills and Boone, hasn't he?
Yeah, we got a bit of the dinner with the condiments going on there and the appropriate pot of gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Northern, was it, Dave?
I think it was kind of northern-ish.
Welcome Emma Jane Young to the group. Welcome, Emma. Glad to have you on board. Dave.
He's done it again, hasn't he? He takes a couple of weeks off and then he comes back and he posts up photographs and right, okay.
I'll read this out for you, Dave, because I really want to see you squirm. Hey, folks, hope you're all okay. No bench time at the moment for the last week or so. So here is an old Panzer. Hope to be back to normal operations in the next week. Take as long as you need, Carl.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. Get hold of that, Dave.
Yeah. Right, that's it.
Look how despondent he looks with his head in his hands. Look at this little cherub. Right, Dave?
Mind you, it does look really good. I do like that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh. If I could do the same half as good, I'd be well chuffed.
I mean, yeah. It's funny. Folk often may think that we blow smoke up the backsides of some builders on here, and please don't think that. It's not us trying to curry favour with anyone. It's just we're seeing these the same as you're seeing these for the first time, and it does blow us away, Dave, doesn't it? You look at that and go, how the hell have they achieved that? Because we're all model builders and model makers and painters, and so you appreciate it, don't you?
Yeah, he says it's an old kit, but mate, that is.
You do. You have an appreciation of the effort, time, skill, and patience it's taken to achieve that. And I've often said it. I take my hat off because I'm not at that level with armour. I would love to be, but I'm not there yet. But I'm inspired to keep at it so that I can try to do work like this. So it keeps me going.
If I could do something half as good, I'd be.
Yeah.
I'd be well chuffed.
You know, Sarge there, he's an armour nut at the end of the day. And like he's saying there, like he said, it is absolutely stunning. And yeah, I concur, Sarge. Honestly, mate. It's beautiful. And it's just does me. It really does. Sprue and Glue's finished the Meng military truck CN171. Truck is from a hit movie in Japan called The Wandering Earth. Oh, really? Oh, bit of a dio, Dave.
Oh,
hey.
Oh,
have you a bit of that?
Oh, I like that.
Again, just there, innit?
Yeah, I like that.
Enough of a dio to keep you interested, but not detract from the kit.
No, it's just a nice enhancement. Oh, no, I like that.
That's subtle, isn't it? I like that. So that's all the armour getting packed away then.
Yeah.
So we're doing all right so far, Dave. Archie's saying, what's that? Roof's done with some black paint wash. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah. Giving it a bit of a dirty look. Yeah.
Do you know something? I think I might have been on that train.
You could say he's been doing some coaching.
Keeping on track, folks. You've got to let us know, Archie. There's this railway line run all the way around your house so that you can shout down for a cup of tea and it comes along on the train. Because you know you want to.
Oh, hello. Someone.
Yeah, it's it, that man again. Skullfish is doing open hot end surgery, hot end and filament cooling fans. Yeah, I know that, mate. I did the same on my Cubic. I mean, the warranty was voided the day I got it because I'd stripped it down and put new switches in and changed stuff around.
Because as soon as mine arrived, it was apart.
Yeah, it does make a difference, mate. It really does. I did the stepper motors, all the drivers and all of them as well. Done that. And it does. It makes a huge difference. So yeah, he's got the 380 Ender 3 there. Is that? So yeah, I can get exactly what you're doing there, Skullfish, mate. Steve saying nothing too worthy to post this week. His mojo's taken a knock. Sorry to hear that, Steve, but if you're struggling, mate, and you need a yatta, you know where we are, buddy. Sue Shapland is taking a break from plastic and having a go at this. Good, because I saw that Mark 1 Escort and there's no way I can beat that. So I'm glad you're now doing this for a change to let me build a car without feeling ashamed of it.
Yeah, it gives us a chance to slip one in. Oh, that is nice.
Isn't it beautiful, mate? It is, isn't it? I mean, it's like I've said before, I would have so many of these dots stuck to me and nothing on the board, mate.
It's got some presence about it, isn't it?
Would you argue with it? Because I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
I'll be going, here, Dave, there's Tiger over there, and it's giving me the old pearly blue look, mate. I'm not having that.
There's a big pussycat over there, and he's looking rather annoyed.
And you would just see the leaves of the jungle flicker as I go hopping off with me sticks at 1.5 miles an hour, getting away from the really fast running tiger, because it would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. Dave.
Hello.
You know, I said I was going to do a car.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother now.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother now. Look at that.
That's nice.
It is, isn't it? Again, it's got that low rider stance in it of, you know, I can almost imagine it going all De Niro. You talk to me.
Yeah, I like the skull and antlers at the front.
Yeah, and it's just, yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's a bit
different,
and yeah, it's just nice. No, I like that.
Chuck the kit details in sometime, Harris. Might end up having be something on the list, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just got something about it, Dave, innit?
Yeah.
Nim is saying couple of pictures, one for a contest, the other because he likes hanging out in a light box. I can see.
Oh, hello.
Them.
Oh.
Isn't it?
They are.
They are brilliant, aren't they?
It's just...
And like I say, we're not Gundam stroke mecha people normally, are we? You know, but
it's not something that I'm particularly interested in doing myself, but
can't
being a figure painter as well can appreciate the work that's gone into it.
Well, this is it. It's the execution of the paint job, isn't it? And it's just, yeah. I like that. Sorry, folks. I just had to have a swig of drink there.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, forgot the cat then. Oh, look. Yes, folks, we've got another model making kitty alert.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now there is an happy cat.
One happy cat looking very smug with itself.
Yeah, absolutely. And does model making cat have a name, Nim?
Model making cat.
Because I know Sarge is there making cat noises now. James is saying, I've had a bit of a tidy up at Lego City, posted pictures with before and after. Also made up an extension to add a few more things to the city. Luke is saying, and then to put some content up on YouTube. Yeah, totally concur, Luke, mate.
Yeah.
You know, we all want to see a Nim's channel take off because it's all work that, yeah, we're itching to see Nim, so keep it coming. I can imagine this Lego city, James, is going to end up having a floor of its own, mate. Isn't it amazing, though, what you can do with it and how it becomes so full of character?
Well, I can remember having Lego as a kid, but it never looked like that. It was just a sprawling mass of mess all over the floor.
I used to have a few white bricks with doors and windows and the red roof slates. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we had. We didn't have none of the shapes and stuff like that. And you would have, do you remember the plastic farm sets you used to get as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
With the cows and that. We used to sort of bung all of that lot in with a Lego and just try and create something, you know. Yeah, I'm liking that.
He has been busy, hasn't he? You got to say.
I'd be lost for hours in there, mate. I'd be back to being a child, mate. I'd be making choo-choo noises with the trains, car noises with the end, you know, with the road bit, and princess noises with the castle. I'd be in my element, mate.
It has to be said, is that a subtly placed mug?
I think so. I think that is the most unsubtle product placement I've ever seen, mate.
Mm. Couldn't have got it any closer to the middle, could he?
Yeah, we was talking among ourselves after the E-Model show Monday about product placement being done badly on TV shows and that, and started mimicking some of the things we've seen over the years. And I must admit that product placement is up there, mate. I'm impressed with that, James.
Yeah, I think that's a good 9 out of 10.
And hopefully soon, mate, you're going to have a Death Race Mustang on one of these shelves, mate.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got some more there, close-ups. Look at them, these buildings, Dave.
It must take forever to put those things together.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, but he's
got to have the patience of a saint, isn't he?
Well, yeah, it's just...
I mean, you did that Lego, didn't you, where it was like 4 hours, wasn't it, or something? It was on that car.
Technics... Is it Hot Rod? I think, I'm not quite sure, but I was at it for 4.5 hours.
Yeah, Dave comes up with one. Lego's great for kids, but not so good for us dads at 4 a.m. when you stand on a Lego landmine outside the bedroom door. Yeah, I had a ball of Lego under the bone of the big toe and the heel of me foot, and I did the proper one-legged Michael Flatleys all the way down your way when they was kids. Now I'd just lay down on the floor and cry like a girl, mate.
Yeah, it takes your breath away when you.
Oh yeah.
On a Lego brick,
especially
the small ones.
Oh yeah, I stepped on a 3-pin plug once, Dave, and that was bad enough.
Yeah, no, don't even go there. I know he's been at it again.
Absolutely, Luke's been at it again. When I go back in, Underdog, I'll give you pre-approval for your posts as well, mate. I'll go through some of these pictures and then I'll go in and approve what you're posting, mate. All right, buddy. Luke saying, so Belly today is Budweiser and Bench is work in progress of a cutaway BMP 3.
So he's on the liquid food, is he?
Yeah, but he's doing it again. Mate, honestly, I reckon even 3 parts drunk, mate, he could could look at my armour and go, call that armour. I'll show you armour, pal.
Oh, no,
flawless, isn't it?
Even in that state, it's pretty damn good.
I'd be happy leaving it like that, mate. I'd be going, cool, look at that. I'm tough with that.
Yeah, you just know it's going to be even better when he's finished it.
Honestly, mate, I don't know how you guys with the armour do it. It's either incredible patience, perseverance, and years of skill, mate. It's got to be, isn't it? Mark Ewing is saying, been busy this morning weathering a Star Wars AT-ST Stalker. Is that? Walker even? Stalker? What am I on about? and making it dirty. You can see before and after pics of the legs, as my faults would be the legs would be the dirtiest, like tank tracks. I'm happy with the look of it. I'm not going for any studio model or film version, just my own. Still have the forest base to do as well. Yeah, we did these, Dave, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I kind of went for the swap vehicle and just weathered the hell out of it. And you're right, mate. You know, the legs are going to cop a lot more detritus than the rest of it, mate, because, yeah, you know,
Just is.
it's going to pick up all the dust, detritus, dirt, and all of that, mate. So, yeah,
Crashes in the puddles.
absolutely. I mean, look at that, Dave.
Mind you, he's making a nice job of it, though.
Absolutely, mate. I'm loving it, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, I like that.
No, that's nice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, keeping up the good work there, mate. That's just enough, isn't it? It's, yeah.
No,
And we remember assembling them legs, Dave, don't we?
getting a leg up for that.
These puns don't get anywhere any better, folks, by the way. Yeah. Again, it's just looking at you in it going, yeah, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
And your problem is?
Clinton Hills, this week he is still working on the 35th Academy M1A1 Abrams. Also started the 72nd Airfix Harrier GR1.
Oh.
Oh, tank alert, tank alert.
Mind you, that's looking nice.
That is, isn't it? And it's an Abrams, Dave, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, not quite as good as a Challenger, but hey, you know.
Hey, mate, Sarge is now spitting his drink out going...
Oh, no, I can feel the eyes burning at me now.
You're getting the look, mate. And I think you will be getting the over-the-glasses look.
Yeah, it's the Victorian schoolmaster look, isn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't me, Sarge. Dave said it. 72nd Harrier, mate. There's something about a Harrier, Dave, isn't there?
It's small, but it packs a hell of a punch.
Yeah.
No, that's nice. He's
It
doing
is, isn't it? It is just one of those aircraft. I mean, it's funny. I've got one in the stash there, the Harrier. And as a child, I don't know about you, but to see an aeroplane take off vertically was like witchcraft, wasn't it? It's like, how's it done that?
especially at that time, because nothing else was around that could do that.
Absolutely. And had an inane fascination, you know, and they served us well down south as well, you know. And
But it's ever so funny to watch them when they're dancing about doing all the tilt and the tilting.
yeah, exactly, because the pilots could make them a bit like one of these American lowrider cars with the air suspension, you know.
Yeah, it's even more funny when they're doing all the dancing about and then suddenly the petrol tank empties and they just flop to the floor.
Ross is saying he runs a Harriers model group. Shane Youngs is finishing up an Italieri Audi Quattro rally car.
Ooh, nice.
And in the belly, a liquidized roast chicken dinner. Good for you, mate. Paul Chaplin there is having a bit of a mojo loss at the moment, but he's still pulling out some bits and pieces to get started on.
Yeah.
This is a Type 1 self-propelled gun from the Japanese military.
With 6 figures. Ooh.
With 6 figures. That's going to be an interesting little build.
Gonna keep
HMS Hood, Dave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
350th scale as well, mate.
Oh, that's going to be a little bit large as well, isn't it? 350th, crikey.
Imagine what he's going to do with this. Yeah, I'm thinking of all that photo etch again, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of it as well.
I mean, again, look how flawless the figures are painted. How do you do this? Oh,
Nice.
I'm going to tell my mum it's not fair.
Oh no.
Look
I'll
at
tell Mum when I speak to her.
I was going, a big boy did it, mum, and run away. Look at all that photo etch,
Oh,
Dave.
look at that.
Oh,
Is it a plastic kit or is it just photo etch?
oh, man. Oh, man.
What's that? Three frets of it? Oh,
That's looking like it.
that's
Oh,
photo
mate.
etch. That's oh dear. Oh.
The thing is, though, it's like anything, they all do this photo etch flawlessly, don't they? And again, having sat there with me photo etch bender and
Yeah,
normally dastardly and mutley mode is pretty rapid.
yeah. The swear box will be overflowing, I think.
Look at that decking, Dave,
That's nice. That is nice.
isn't it?
Ooh.
Paul, you're a genius, mate. Richard Copeland
Oh.
finished a Revell 2010 Ford Mustang GT in 25th scale last night. Now, the photography on this, I think, is brilliant. Look at that.
He's thought that out very nicely.
Isn't it? I mean, come on. You know, how many times I do it all the time. I photograph the build on me dirty old cutting mat surrounded by detritus, and yet,
Yeah, but he's just gone to the extra level, thought about what he wants to do.
yeah, it does. It makes such a difference, doesn't it? Yeah.
No, I like that. That is nice.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? I just love the fact that he's gone to the effort of doing this, and I just think, yeah, fair play.
Yeah, it polishes it off, doesn't it?
It does. Because I don't know about you, I can imagine walking up, getting in, and starting the engine on that, and it's mint, isn't it?
planting your foot on the floor and spewing some mud everywhere.
Yeah. Richard, thank you so much for sharing that, mate.
That is good. I like that. That is.
I love the execution of the photography as well, mate. It is mint. And there we go. We've got another artist that's done the same.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, is that dear old Frankie?
Yes, this is his reveal for his monogram B17G. It's a 75 issue kit, and he got it his first release, and he's covered this, Dave, with aluminium foil. Who needs metallizers? He says. Don't touch the stuff. Laugh out loud. Thanks, Colin and Dave, for letting me post my work. Please, everyone, be safe. Looking forward to tomorrow's brunch of Frankie Day's model. Sentiments go to you as well, Frankie. Please stay safe.
Yeah,
And
look after yourself.
your old school skills, mate, have always got a place here, mate, because, like I say, bare metal foil, you're a god. This is covered with kitchen aluminum foil, Dave.
What? Right.
Yeah.
Start?
I mean, yeah.
Apart from the fact he's set it in a nice little setting as well, but really,
Yeah.
mate, that is,
Isn't it?
that's beyond the stunning. You don't really.
And the patience of getting the foil, the panel lines, the rivets showing through, and all of that. I mean, come on.
Do you know what? I'm not going to make any more models. I'm just going to give up and go and sit in a dark room.
And that's the thing. He sits there with a big old cigar on the go, beavering away at his bench, and turns out not only plastic models like this, but paper models and everything. And it's like, good for you, Frankie. Good for you, mate. And long may it continue.
Oh, definitely. Don't ever stop posting photos like that.
And he has got a brilliant set of facial whiskers as well. So, what more can I say? Yeah, look at that. Look at that for a good old moustache. And that cigar, mate, it's like bloody table leg, Dave, isn't it?
It's like a ballistic missile, isn't it?
And that sums Frankie up.
Yeah.
Having done hangouts with him, he's like this from the minute he comes in. He's just chirpy, chipper, and a real pleasure to be around. Yeah. So Frankie Day's models, folks. He's on YouTube.
two things, Frankie. One, stay safe, mate, and don't ever stop posting photos like that. Just keep.
Yeah, absolutely agree, Dave. James there with his link for his Sunday parade. Fall in, everyone, he says.
Yep.
Model cart dioramas coming together, and he is now on from 11 till 12:30 every week. We now start at 12:30 because we've donated half hour to James
To
to
be
give
fair,
him more scope and breathing room for his show, because he does lovely work and it just helps him have a bit more
just
time.
trying to shoehorn too much into an hour, and he just needed that extra little bit. And
Yeah.
after today, it's proved what we said. He just needed that extra half hour.
Oh, he seemed so much more relaxed, didn't he? Bless him. And I'm glad it's done now. Phil Bolton, nothing finished at the moment, so here's another of his old craft projects made from foam mats and a wooden curtain rod.
Okay.
Yeah. Foam mats and a wooden curtain rod, Dave. That's going to be left there. Yeah. Yeah. Foam mats and a curtain rod. Aye. God.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Frankie running down the road wielding that with one of his cigars on the go? Mate, honestly, mate, I'd pop an olive, mate. I'd be like, oh, you know. Look at that. That's just unbelievable.
Where do you start? What do you say? You know.
And this is the thing, you know, this is skills, isn't it? This is, I mean, you're making something like that out of foam mats and a broom handle, or a curtain rod, sorry. I mean, wow. What more can I say?
And, yeah. So yeah.
Beautiful, stunning, unbelievable. Phil, mate, you are a genius.
What else to say?
Edward Leonard, he's put food because I know you like food. Absolutely, mate.
Oh yeah, food.
Oh, look at this lot, Dave. Oh,
Oh,
pork roast.
food.
Oh,
Hungry now.
hey.
Yeah, what I'm going to have is beans on toast.
Isn't it?
Gosh, oh, hello.
Yeah, that's a proper blokey barbecue there. Master built 560 gravity smoker and grill. Now, see, that's a blokey barbecue, isn't it? Have you seen the one on Google, Dave? The bloke who's converted a jet engine cowling and all of that lot into this monster barbecue. Oh, mate, it is brilliant. Look at that! Rack of ribs.
Oh, food. Food.
Oh. Edward, where did you say you are, mate?
Yeah. Road trip.
Oh, look at that lot.
Oh, road trip.
Oh, my God.
That's not a dinner, that's a feast.
Mate, that is proper cooked, isn't it? Hey, look at that. Oh, look at you. Yeah. If you're not hungry yet, folks.
You should be now.
Oh, yeah. Phil Bolton sums it up.
Yes.
Phil Bolton there. My first go at doing airspray chipping with an H on a model. Was a bit timid about it, but I'm pretty happy with the results. Plan on trying it again on future builds. I've not done much on the airspray chipping, to be honest with you, so I'm not a connoisseur. I take it it's the same process.
Yeah, you instead of using chipping fluid, you use hairspray. You just decant it and spray it on through your airbrush. I've tried it. I've kind of had hit and miss, but then I'm using absolute cheapest hairspray that I could possibly find. So
you got a can of Bristow's, have you?
No, I've got a can of Tesco Special.
See, I mean, if I walked in somewhere and asked for hairspray, they'd be going, love your optimism, mate.
Well, when I paid for it, the woman on the counter looked at me as if to say, really?
Yeah, but if you had them Goldilocks locks that you had recently, I'd have given you a strange look, to be honest with you, mate.
Tesco's everyday value airspray stinks like heaven. It stinks horribly. Why anyone would want to spray that on their head, I have no idea.
I used to like the smell of Brill cream. Don't know why, just did. Edward Leonard is working on a Ryefield Challenger 2. Oh, two things, Ryefield and Challenger 2. Dave, look.
That's the new one, isn't it? The one that just released, isn't it?
God, mate, look at the detail. See, I must admit, I'm a bit of a Ryefield fanboy, and I must thank Sergeant Bones for this. Because when I was on about getting some armour with interiors, he straight away just said to me, mate, you got to get a couple of Ryefields then, mate. And best advice I was ever given. And yeah, honestly.
Proper tank.
And I've got my eye on their Sherman, but having seen this, it's like, I mean, look at all of the protection and metal work around it. And, oh, man.
Scary. Oh, hello.
All tracks, that's the thing, isn't it?
It's the tracks and the wheels that put me off.
Yeah,
but having watched some of what Tony's been posting up on his Chieftain tank, it does kind of look quite therapeutic putting tracks together.
Yeah, I've got frill tracks to go on my Jag Panther with Ryefield, and I must admit, I am kind of looking forward to it. And yeah, and he's got the correct nippers there, God hand.
Yeah. Nice though.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's
it's gonna have some
seriously sexy, isn't it? Again, they don't go too mad with photo etch Ryefield, but they give you the right photo etch, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's enough, but not over the top.
Yeah, it's there to embellish the kit, not replace it, if that makes any sense. And yeah, I like that. That is seriously sexy.
No, that's nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
We'll be keeping a very, very close eye on that build, Edward. Adam Barber's in there saying, I've continued on with the Cage F15D tribute build, but due to car rectifying, over 2 years of issues due to a cowboy garage. Sorry to hear that, mate. There's not been much bench time. I did put my first bunch of magnets and guide rods onto the wing pylons and centre drop tank, so that's a win. Hope everyone is staying well and have a great show. Thank you, very glad, Adam. Scott saying, thank you for the shout out, Cole. I owe you one. Not a problem, Scott. I'm finally glad to share the link, mate, and hopefully we can get you to the magic 100 subs as soon as possible, mate, so that you can get yourself a Junkworks URL, mate. So yes, absolutely. This is looking a seriously nice bit of planeage, Dave, isn't it?
Ooh. That is, oh, that, yeah, he's.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
no, I've still kind of got that desire to get a Tomcat after seeing Steve's Tomcat, you know. And
well, yeah, I would love to get one of the Tamiya ones.
And it is one of those. It's on the radar, you know.
Yeah.
Good phrase, I suppose. You know, planes, radars. Yeah, saw what I did there.
It's on the flight path.
Yeah, I'll get me coat. A couple of blokes there doing a show the same time as ours. Jacqueline Stevens, Tamiya 148 scale Russian T55. Another one Kevin has done this week. There's just the weathering to go. This is Jacqueline's other half.
Ooh.
And honestly,
Beef
That's
Russian.
flawless, isn't it?
Oh. I like that.
Mm. I did the Zvezda T90, and I must admit, it really did grow my passion for the genre. And it was off the back of that kit that I got the two Rifles. Yeah. Yeah, he's got that mean. Yeah, you just shoot a bullet at my tank, did you? Ah,
Yeah. You
my
gonna,
broomstick better than yours.
yeah. Oh yeah. No. Nice.
Yeah, nicely done there, Kevin. Well done, mate. Keep them coming.
Oh.
Frank's in another weekend, 12-hour minimum days, so he's hungry. Oh, bless him. Time for an homemade even cheeseburger.
Oh.
Nom, nom, and noms. And poor old Frankie, mate. Hopefully you're due a bit of a vacation soon, mate,
Mm.
because you've been on the graveyard shifts for quite a while now, bless you. And for those that like their culinary delights, Frankie's now got 60 photos in his food gallery. And I started looking through these, and mate, I ended up going out and doing a bacon pitta, mate, sitting here with my feet up, and I'm like, yeah, I've got noms now. Nat saying a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I've now officially reached the magic 100 subs.
Yay.
So congratulations to Nat. She's saying thanks to me there in the chat. Hopefully, the more of you that are around about the 60, 70 marks and around that area, hopefully through what we do on here and putting your links up, we can get more of you to the magic 100, because nothing cheers me up more than seeing someone's channel grow, because it can be frustrating when your subs aren't really moving and you're putting up shed loads of content. You know, I don't know how people that don't have any content get thousands and thousands of subs, but they do. You know, it's one of them. But congratulations to Nat anyway.
Yeah, well done.
Next target 150, Nat, and I hope you reach it soon. So congratulations. Sprue and glue there. More work on the Meng military truck. Bit more on the diorama going on there, Dave, from earlier.
Oh, that's nice.
And it is, it's just got that little bit of quirkiness, bit of the old snow on the tyres there.
No, that's not. He's nice. I like that.
I wouldn't mind having a drive in that, would you?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. The fun that you could have in that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And it's funny, I was looking at some of the upcoming armour releases coming, Dave, and there's some interesting stuff in there. There really is. Some bloke here, David Atkinson, no idea who he is, but welcome to the group, mate.
Who is he? Oh,
Don't know. He's got an Airfix Chieftain tank repaint going on his channel. That looks similar to yours, mate.
He does.
Does, doesn't it?
Like mine.
Yeah. All joking aside, that's our Davies channel. Pop over, like, subscribe, and click the bell.
Ding dong.
Mark Ewing,
Oh.
I know, has put up, apart from 4 small light lenses to fit, I'm calling the Meng 135th M3A3 Bradley. Sarge will love this, with Busk 3 gun.
1 minute. 1 minute. Listen carefully. Oh, is that cooing noises coming out?
Yeah, you can hear the scuttling. You can hear the scuttling noise of a Sarge legging it across his kitchen. Did someone say Bradley? Bradley. He's like a bloodhound. It can smell a Bradley at 200 meters, mate. So he's now sitting there with his tin hat, his bulletproof vest on, and his jack boots in full camo gear, going, right, I'm ready now. Can you show it, Cole?
Yeah, and his nose will be about 4 mil away from
He's got a plunger on the table, so he looks like he's operating the tank, and he's giving it the old chicka, 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 chicka.
No, all joking apart, that does look.
It does. He says if he was to moan about one part of the kit, it would be that the tracks. Yeah, I can understand that. The click link system and no glue needed, but the slightest touch or pull, they do come apart. Yeah, I can imagine. Also, my first time using Vallejo air paint too, and once he got the air pressure correct, they went down lovely and no mixing. I highly recommend this kit to anyone. And now he wants to try the full interior one, mate.
Someone is
Look
going
at that, though. That is stunning.
That is very nice.
Isn't it?
No.
For Sarge,
He's got that about right.
yeah, so Sarge, whereabouts would you have been located in the Bradley, mate? Excuse my naivety for not knowing, but whereabouts would you have been in there, mate? I'm trying to get my head round what the interior would be like and placement of personnel.
Probably left of centre near the brewing pot.
Oh, right, yeah. So he would have been behind the old letterbox, would he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I think so.
With a mug of coffee in his hand.
Yeah, Dave's saying he's got 50 videos on his channel and he's under 200 subs. Yeah, I don't get it. You know, there's loads and loads of channels out there and you see them and they're like, 15, 20,000 subscribers. And they got like 60 videos and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
We must be missing the point. But then I suppose it's subject matter as well, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Not everyone's into scale models, I suppose. Dave, I love that.
Mm-hmm. That is nice. That is.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Bradley, it's his old battlefield camper.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, there's an ultimate compliment there, Mark. Look at this. Carl over at Making Models.
I
That
know.
Bradley is phenomenal.
Yeah. That is.
That
is high praise itself coming from Carl. Oh.
Because, you armour builders take it to another level. And getting compliments off of each other, you all appreciate exactly what each other are doing. And
yeah, it's the post shading he's done down the side and the front on the
arm. Mate, it's flawless, isn't it?
No, he's done a good job on that. That is nice.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. Bench is now packed and off down the road.
Oh, yeah.
It's official.
That is the nuts, isn't it?
Hmm.
And I suppose this is big old missiles on the side, is it?
Yeah.
A fair old bit of kit on it, then.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, I just got this image of Sarge gunning down the road in one of these, and it's just like, yeah.
You wouldn't argue with him, though, would you?
You wouldn't. I mean, look at that, Dave. Unbelievable detail.
And he's got the paintwork and the weathering just nice. It is just...
Isn't it?
Now, if it was me, I'd probably over-weathered it a little bit, and then it would have gone on to the...
Yeah, I mean, this is a proper... fudge sticks and broom handles moment, isn't it?
Yeah, the expression that I would like to use, I can't. But yeah, that is nice. I am liking that.
Yeah.
A
And if that's what you do with that kit, I can imagine what you're going to do, Mark, with a full interior. And that was his ATST Walker from earlier. A couple more photos of it. Yeah, I think we got another weathering god in the chat, mate.
I know. It's really okay.
Raging Modeler, completed Necron Overlord, mostly completed Stalker in the new light box. Not bad for 11 quid. Yeah, the light boxes are brilliant, mate. I've got one down there with all the different colour inlays, and they make a huge difference. But I couldn't get the 24th Huey to fit in it, I'm afraid.
Yeah, the Huey's a little bit too big.
Yeah. But look at that paint job, Dave.
I know.
I do. I take my hat off to these people that paint the minis because,
Oh, look at that.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't know what to say.
It's
I'm not being unkind by saying that. I
no, it's speechless, isn't it?
genuinely don't know what to say. Oh, he's been busy on his coaching again.
Yeah, that's Archie with his coaches there, the different stages of it.
Nice.
Does nice work, doesn't he?
He's got that just about right, hasn't he?
Shoot, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, there's some nice work there, mate. If you haven't subbed, pop over to his channel. Frank's going, need to clean my brain, so Miguel Montalban and his band is required again. Sorry for my neighbours. I can't play it, mate, because of copyright, but I'll have a listen later, Frankie. Nat was sharing a link to her live stream. Bob James just doing a quick little build, panelining along the way. God, that's deft, isn't it?
I like that. Not quite sure what it is, but yeah, I like that.
Nice bit of panel lining there, mate. Here, you don't want to panel line my Huey, do you, mate? Trouble is, though, she's got to stay here. I'm not having Elga going around and being with someone else, mate.
Well,
it's
yeah.
like...
Oh, I know.
I know. Jacqueline's contributed to the album Kevin Stevens' work. It's the work from her husband. And again, it's flawless, Dave, isn't it? It really is. It's like, dang dong.
That's nice. I like.
Mightily impressed. Cool, that's a nice little Fokker.
Yeah, careful.
I did say a Fokker airplane, mate.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, just look at this. Yeah, I know. Isn't it? Brilliant.
I like that.
Yeah.
And he got the rigging in it as well.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
But look at the angle. It's it's taking off, Dave. It's just posed at that angle, isn't it? And it's like,
is it takeoff or is it landing?
Yeah, isn't it? It's just subtle.
Or on either, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, look at this.
Hello.
You know, you've got your favourite sub there, Dave.
Yep.
Big old tiger in the background, is it?
On a panther, by the looks of it.
And obviously a rabbit. Oh, yes. Yeah. If we can distract him, Dave, I think between the pair of us, we can get this cabinet out before he notices. What do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be tight, but yeah, it can be done.
I think if we can get him distracted with pictures of rabbits and tank builds, we can go, well,
if we can get a couple of rabbits to tie over his eyes, then we might have a chance.
It's like he's not looking, Dave. Quick, grab that shelf, mate. Yeah, no worries. Wow. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's nice.
I want to make gun noises now. I can't, Bennett. We are so privileged, didn't we, really, that we've got people want to share their work with us like this. I know we've said it before, but when we first started doing this show, we didn't know whether folk would want to post their work up for us to show, and it took a little while to take off, didn't it?
It took a little while to build up the confidence that people could post, but now that they're posting, we are very fortunate and very lucky.
Makes you feel proud, doesn't it? It really does.
It's nice just to spend the time showing off other people's work so that everybody else can have a look to see what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree, mate. And it does. It makes you feel proud, doesn't it? I do.
if they want to know what I'm up to, just pop over to my channel and have a look.
Yeah, we are the world's worst two people for pimping, aren't we?
Yeah.
Mike Mountain's going live 6:15 UK time with his in between shows show. Fox isn't on today, folks. So if you want to grab yourselves another brew, op out. We're going to stay on for a bit because I'm well into the gallery, and I think Dave is, and we haven't got to worry about time. But then Dave does need to ring Mum at some point, so we probably will go off. What do you reckon? About 3-ish, Dave?
Yeah, I'm not too worried at the moment because Mum has got grandson.
Oh right, okay. Well, you tell me then, mate. Yeah, don't.
Yeah, we can keep going for a little while. I might have to disappear upstairs and come back down again, but yeah, we're all right.
I can pad out whilst you need to do that, mate. If you need a comfort break, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to take one, and I shall be back shortly.
Yeah, not a worry, mate. David Powell's contributed to the album from Sprue and Glue. It's the Meng military truck CN171, and this is how he done the dio, folks. Bits of polystyrene and stuff like that. So if you're not sure how they're made and how we build them up, this is different layers of packing polystyrene built up to form the shape. And then you basically cover it with paint, bits and bobs, detritus, and you end up with a nice little diorama scene. I'm going to be videoing one of these coming up with the ball tank build series because I'm putting it on a dio and I've got all my bits of poly and everything. So again, like David here, it'll be done in a similar process and then build it up and give it a bit of coverage. So we'll be doing that. Sarge is asking someone whether they read Sergeant Rock comments as a kid. Steve Mundy's put a post up. Yeah, I can associate with this. I saw this a couple of times. The Winnie the Pooh picture, which is my model was grey plastic, my model after I prime it, and my model after I paint it. Yeah, a lot of us can relate to that, mate.
Yeah, something like
that. It's totally.
You start off with good intentions and end up.
Absolutely, mate. Philip Prime, who's a new member, has put in his Tamiya Benetton B188. He's been doing streams. I think it's the prime time of the Three Stooges, if I remember rightly, which is him, Dave, and Mike Mountain do a stream Tuesdays, I do believe. And he's done the Benetton B188, and I must admit he's done a pretty damn sexy job on that.
Hey, nice, that's looking nice.
Isn't it?
I like that because if it's all decal work as well, that's going to be.
Yeah, and it's like proper Formula One noises, Dave.
Yeah. Proper Formula One noises, not the things that I have now.
Oh, yeah, not the bumblebees now, mate. It's proper. Oh, the V12 era, Dave.
Proper engines, not that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, not the sewing machines that they're driving around in now. Oh, look at that. Nectar. Matt Bradford's going, yeah, great job. I might do something. He's got Nigel Mansell's Lola. He built, he won the IndyCar title for Newman Haas team, wasn't it, way back?
Yes.
Did that the year after he won the F1 championship, didn't he? He went over to IndyCar and won theirs. And yeah, back in the days of the Newman Haas IndyCar team. Frank saying something sweet and good music for the end of the day.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. That was the link to last night's crash. If you haven't seen it, pop over and have a looky-loo. David Powell, for less than £6, he's got a polystyrene hot wire, and it's so cool. Yeah, I got one of the little handheld battery ones, and I converted it to 3.5 mains, so I can run it off of a mains adapter, and I use that to cut my polystyrene. Similar to the one I sent you, Dave.
Yeah, the one that I still haven't got a battery for.
Yeah, they're good, mate.
Hello, here comes
Yeah,
Luke.
Luke saying, I've received the much anticipated Meng 35th scale British Warrior, TESH. Took the opportunity to do a quick inbox review. Stay safe and happy modelling. So there's a video over on the Black Rifle Model Works.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to have a quick swig of drink. Bear with me. Oh, needed that. Archie there with his railway carriages.
Yeah, no, it's... Oh, hello.
A few weeks, his head is out of the bench. He's got a Revell 135th Dingo 2 GE A3.3. Is that Patsy?
Oh.
Let's have a looky low.
Oh, I'm not...
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting, isn't it? I've not heard of a Patsy before.
No. Oh.
Probably recognise it when I see the shape. But yeah,
That's
intriguing little thing, doesn't it?
That's got some interest.
It's a bit like the Supercat Jackals. I did one for my mate for Operation Herrick out in Afghanistan.
Ooh.
And I hadn't come across the Jackals before, you know, and I just thought, oh yeah, quirky little vehicle.
Nice bit of detailing.
There is, mate. Again, I can imagine them all sitting in there, kitted up, ready to go.
No, that's nice.
That's a nice vehicle, that. And that's a Patsy. I'll have to keep an eye out for one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Revell as well, Dave.
Ooh.
I like that. I like that a lot. Ross Medlock has finally finished the first of the pink builds. The 35th Land Rover RS OV with Penguin Crew. And this paint scheme works.
Oh, he's done a proper good job.
Innit? It works well.
He couldn't have picked some better colours if he tried.
Yeah, it just...
Yeah.
It works for me, mate.
No, he's got that. That's nice.
You wouldn't think it. If someone sat there and said, I am going to paint this, you would sit there and go, what?
No, yeah, not in pink.
But when you see it, it works. It really does.
No, that's a proper nice job.
And again, it is something completely different. Well done, Ross.
Yeah, definitely.
Tom Brushderitz has finished up his first commission.
Oh,
He's had a blast with his kit, and it was his first time using a proper camera for the final shots. Let me know what you think. You can also catch the video on his YouTube. Mint is all I can say. I'm not an expert on the subject, but I can certainly compliment you on the build quality, mate.
Neither am I. It must admit it's not my thing, but it does look somewhat very stunning.
I mean, I built a Gundam Sniper a while back because it was one of them, you know, all right, you know, build one, mate, you'll love it. Build one, you'll love it.
on that, didn't he?
Yeah, you can't fault the quality of the moulding and the engineering and the posability of the kits. You know, they really are beautifully made. But they're wasted on me because I've never watched the show. I've never watched the series, so I've got no affinity with the subject, if that makes sense.
You got none of the background history to
Absolutely, you know. But if you're a keen Gundam viewer or anime watcher or mecha nut, then yeah, you're going to look at that and go, oh, yeah, I'm having a bit of that. But for the build quality and execution is all I can go on because I don't know the subject. And mate, it looks mint to me, mate.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot because I can appreciate the work that he's put in to get it to that standard.
Yeah, I just don't understand the subject, I'm afraid, and that's my loss, not theirs. I will try and get more into it. Oh, it's Frank with another dinner.
Oh,
Nom-noms, chicken nachos.
oh,
I tell you, we've got to do a road trip to Germany, haven't we?
I know, we have. Oh,
Nim was asking, has anyone used this particular paint on a kit? She's been trying to find a colour shifting paint for a while. It's been hard. No intention of buying an airbrush at the moment. Yeah, see, I use pigment powders, Nim. I've got a selection of them. But you're saying you haven't got an airbrush, so they might not be any use to you. But I don't know why I'm holding them up when I'm not even on camera, you Burke. Yeah, I use pigment powders, Nim, from Perfect Pigments and Pearls.
hold on. Have I got a bottle of it?
But I've got a bottle of them that I've made up, which is just here, and you shake up the pigment.
Yeah. The other thing that she might want to try and have a look for is the Vallejo, the shifters.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to think of, yeah.
So as far as I know, you can put this on either with an airbrush or you can use a hairy stick.
Oh, there you go then.
I think.
And that's Vallejo, is it, Dave?
Vallejo, the shifters.
There you go, Nim.
I don't know how much they are or where you get them from. The ones that I've got came in a box of paints that I get every month.
Yeah, Luke is saying with an airbrush, you can try some of the Citadel colour shifts as well. Iron Man saying thanks for the kind comments.
No, you're welcome, mate.
Underdog's got a shoot. Catch you later, Underdog. Thanks for popping in, mate.
Yeah, thanks for popping in. Stay safe.
Nim saying, I'll have a look into them. I've also been told now colour shift powders should be okay. Yeah, they'll work.
Yep.
So, yeah, you've got all of those sort of bits and bobs as well, Nim. So keep us posted on your search how it goes, and hopefully it works out for you. Steve Mundy, Cynical Steve, was apparently bored plus bit box equals jet bike. Been doing a lot of hovering vehicles of late for some unfathomable reason. Because you're good at it, mate.
Yeah, I was about to say, just don't stop. It's
no, that's why, mate. It's because you're good at what you do. I mean, come on, look at it, Dave.
Scratch building's a whole different level.
It is, isn't it? It's an hover bike at the end of the day. I mean, you would sit there and think, oh, is that new hover bike kit, mate?
Yeah, it's like, whatever you do, don't stop. Just keep doing it because...
Yeah. Southwest Model has got a scoop because it's almost midnight in Australia and he's got to get up for work. Take care, Southwest, mate. Always a pleasure to have you in, mate. And stay safe, mate. But yeah, that's impressive, mate.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, that's why he's been doing the other vehicles, is because he's good at it, Dave, isn't he?
Well, exactly.
Philip Prime there, putting a link in, the Free Amigos Strike Back. That's the thing that they do on a Tuesday, and it's on at 8 p.m. So carry on, Philip. Just spam away with your links, mate.
Yep.
Carl Smith has finally managed to edit episode 3, and there's a YouTube link there. So pop over and see that.
He does like his food, doesn't he, old Frankie?
Yeah, he's got paprika, bacon, and onions there. And he's got some grub. Oh, that was Malcolm's ED Ed 209 from RoboCop. So let's have a look in the group photos and see what we've got. Oh, we've got more noms, Dave.
Oh.
Hey, that's Mike Mountain. Sunday roast is done. Now he's going to have a food coma. You know what he's going to do? He's going to have that on his bench. He's going to lean back in his chair. Yeah. He's going to drop an Harry Potter, and then he's going to have a power nap.
Right.
Know him too well, mate. That's Dave putting a photograph up of a figure. I mean, next to a penny. I mean, come on. Really? How do you guys do it? It's all too small for me.
Teeny tiny.
I mean, that is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Underdog painting. God, ban it, Dave. Look at this lot. Fudge stick and brome handles. Some of my old Necrons, he says. Old.
They look like they just come out of the paint booth.
It's unbelievable. Steve Mundy there, Cynical Steve. Some of these we've seen, haven't we? So let's pop down and have a peruse. Seen the little aeroplanes, haven't we? I think we might be running out.
Pretty much covered everything, haven't we?
We have. Frank in his cigar. I know one thing I have forgot though.
What's that?
You know what it is.
Oh yeah, you got to do it.
Got to, haven't I?
Yeah, it's got to be done. There it is.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be done.
I can't not, can I?
Yeah, but it just makes me.
Oh, come on.
If that's
Cute alert.
right,
Cute alert.
what is Rabbit Mark II going to be like?
Yeah, and Andy was like, yeah, the rabbit. Yeah, you got to have the rabbit.
A rabbit, yeah.
Oh, you got to have a bit of rabbit. I mean, love it. Look at it. We got that, and if Fox is still in, I've got to do the octopus. There you go. Look at it. And again, it's Jacqueline over at Jacqueline's Crochet Art, and yeah,
She's good.
she's a good girl, mate. So I think, Dave, we've had a good old gallery there, mate.
We've had a proper good gallery. I think, firstly, thank you to everyone that has posted, because without you guys posting, we wouldn't have anything to look at.
Absolutely, and as Model Making Mayhem says, no Sunday brunch is complete without the wabbit.
Got to be done.
Mate,
Has to be done.
I couldn't say it better myself. I mean, we are, Dave, though, aren't we? Let's be honest. We are really lucky.
It took a little while to get people to get the confidence to start posting, but now they're posting. Please, just do it.
Oh, yeah. I love it, mate. I mean, I get my notifications come up on the old Dog and Bone, and it's like, oh, so-and-so's posted. And I'm like, I have to sit there and go, no, don't go and look. You can't go and look. You can't go and look.
So-and-so has posted 6 photos, you think?
Oh, yeah, and Carl's saying there in the chat, great stuff, everyone. It is. It's a pleasure to sit there and look at the gallery. It really is. Because I don't know about you guys, but I can come away from that and be inspired. Your mojo might have gone, and you look at some of that work and you just go, I'm going to have a go at doing that. And before long, your mojo's clicked in, isn't it?
Come back again.
And Jacqueline's saying, thank you so much. Pleasure's all ours, Jacqueline. Thank you, love.
No worries at all.
So, yeah, I think, Dave, we've done all right there, mate, didn't you?
We've done very well.
Dave's saying there, yeah, galleries are a great idea. It inspires people. You can't be further, you can't say it any truer even. It is inspiring. I mean, the shows about you guys, our stuff is on the YouTubes. People get to know what we do, whereas you guys, a lot of you might not have channels, and it's a way of us encouraging you to get YouTube channels and then encouraging people to come over and visit and subscribe to you. So
it's getting the spotlight on you guys so that people can see what you're doing, and then hopefully once you get your channels going, you can start getting the subs coming in.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to be pimped, isn't it? I mean, when I first started out, suddenly people give you shout outs. They go, oh, he's the bloke who built the bus, or he's got a channel over at Festa 67's workshop, and you're like, oh, thank you, and you remember that. So suddenly when you're doing your own show or your own YouTube and that, you then think, I'm going to return the favour here and give these folks a shout out, because I'm all for the underdog as well. If someone's sort of hanging around the under 50 subs and they're getting a bit, I've only got 50 subs, and they're wavering, aren't they? They're beginning to think,
yeah, is it isn't it?
Yeah, I want to then give them a boost. I sort of look at them and think, right, I'm going to come on, let's get their work seen, and you take them on, don't you? You start pimping their channels.
I think we've proved over time that people come on and they say, I've got a channel and I've got X amount of subs, and we start pimping them on here. They soon go over the 100 quite quickly.
Mate, I mean, we've got quite a little club now that we've got going over the 100 club, haven't we? Yeah. And it's very satisfying and rewarding for us too, isn't it?
Yeah,
we chat for hours after the show, don't we? And
yeah,
I get a buzz out of it, and then I start following the channel during the week, and it's like, oh, yeah, Dave, they've gone up another 5 today, and it's,
it's good to see people. They come on here and they've got to say, oh, I've got a channel, and we can push them and get them more subs.
Yeah,
happy days.
That's what it's about, mate. So, are we going to go and stretch our legs? Are we then, Dave?
I think
3 o'clock. So yeah.
Make a bit of a phone call if I can get through.
You've got to make a call to Mum. Make sure model making Mum's doing all right. So we'll.
Yesterday, I know she's actually got both grandsons visiting today. So.
Oh, bless her. She's got a bit of company. Been that Andy's in. I've got to give him one of these, ain't I?
Pigeons, 'cause they coo.
It's been a while. So I'm going to put you full screen, Dave, so we can wrap up.
I shall sit up.
There you go, Geese. You're on the old full screen, mate.
Right. I will simply say thank you to everyone for the photos that we've been so blessed to be able to see. So thank you very much for that. I will say goodbye and see you next week, and stay safe.
Happy days. And I'll totally back up what he's just said there, folks, and say the same. Thank you all for tuning in and giving up your time on a Sunday to come and keep us two company. The show's all about you. Post up your work. Post up any links to your live shows to keep them coming, and we will pimp them. Catch you all next week. Thanks a lot. So we're going to wrap up and see you next weekend at 12:30 for another Sunday brunch.
Yep.
Bye for now.
Time. Ta-da.